Bazza.
Who?
Bazza.
Yo. Yo. Good chat. Yo. Sorry for the very chill music. Just getting immersed. Getting immersed early today. Okay. I gotta lock in. in character. Abu Bobby, thanks for the 46 months, said 46. Wow. Chopper P, thanks for 24 months and said yo. Yo. Another great day to roleplay as Barry Benson. My favorite character to roleplay. Always happy. Super goofy guy. Really fun. Really fun. Just a fun character all around, really. Oh, I'm Custy. I'm the sheriff of fucking LSPD or whatever. Oh, man. Everything's fine on my stream. Custy POV. I get to be a goofy cop. I'm gonna go. I literally told Baz that I wanted to go bad. Oh, Now I'm the sheriff. Dusty literally said to me that he shot someone. Anyway. Could have been a cop. No thanks. I'd much rather be a depressed 1% MCer than be a goofy little cop. Yeah, I'm on. Yeah, I'm on now. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Baba Dunden. Thanks for 35 months. It's been a journey, Bazza. Thank you, dude. Not wrong there. Not wrong there at all. Any guesses, chat, if anyone has texted Barry back after the messages he sent to all of the members that raised their hand? Any guesses? Let's find out. Bum, bum. Not a single one. Not a single one texted Barry back, and they expect Barry not to go off the fucking deep end. Oh, Barry, I don't know. Oh, the club's this. Oh, the club's different. It's changed. Oh, but I had every opportunity to tell you about it and I didn't. Oh, I just want an excuse to get blooded out. Oh, I'm gonna try and spin the narrative to make me look like the good guy. I literally stole from the club. Yeah, we've got morons like fucking Dean still saying they're club first after they stole 5 mil plus from the club. Hello? What are we talking about here? I don't know if you heard that yesterday, and I probably should have gone off on it more, but I think I was so dumbfounded. I think what happened, I thought he just misspoke. Barry asked Dean yesterday when he was about to get blooded out if he thought the people that robbed the club were club first, and he said yes. I genuinely am unsure if he just misheard the question or if he has actually lost it. Bro said that the people that stole from the club were still club first. Oh my god. Fuck, I'm yelling already. I gotta chill out, man. This is what the music's for. It's meant to chill me out. If Ziggy's awake today. I'm sure he wouldn't be on the yellow page. Surely. Just like every other fuckwit. Which club? ADMC or... What club am I in? I don't know. Could... Honestly, it's hard to tell. I understand why it would be hard to tell in this stream what, club we're in. It would be very hard. Which club we're in. You know what? I should probably put it in the title. And on the back of my cut. And as a Nightbot command. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help the first time chatters. Short Kings MC. No. No, that's not right. Dragon Tattoo must be CG. No, that's IRL. I'm Chain Gang IRL, not in game. Hear this music, I guess. Oh, you're saying club first, but just not ADMC. Dude, that's a 5-head response, actually. I was always club first, but when I say club, I mean Hades. I was always Hades first, or Hydra, or fucking Lost MC, or whatever fucking gangs half the fucking roaches in my club are probably a part of. I was always Neon Tigers first. Alright, I think I might perma Barry if somebody said that. I might actually just perma him. I'll turn the AK on himself. My God, push-ups with no hands. Variety later. I'm playing paddle later today, actually. So I'm waking up, getting some business done, and I'm playing some paddle. So. What if Rue's awake? Rue? No Rue. Well, actually, you know, there could be fucking... At this point, I feel like half the people... I'm pretty sure I did tell the club not to put their name in the yellow page, so there might be more. Another day, another dollar. What's paddle? It's pronounced paddle. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to even explain it. You'll just think it's lame, because it is kind of lame, but it's really fun. Okay. Do you grunt when you hit the paddle? I never grunt, ever. I've never grunted in my life. Oh my God, GTA 6, date! Oh my God! Dude, I was having a fever dream last night. Can't believe GTA 6 dropped a fucking date. Did not expect that. I'm honestly fine with it being May if it means the game's better, to be honest. I mean, look, it's like, what, 4 or 5 months later than what people were hoping it would be if it came out this year, you know what I'm saying? So, fuck, man. Look, if it's anything like GTA 5 and it's something that you can play for the next, like, decade of your life, bro, like, I don't understand, like, wanting to rush it out. Like, what, you'd rather rush it out, it'd be like 80% fucking shit, and then it sucks, and then no one wants to play it. You know, it's like, or would you want game to be good, play it for a long time? Cora's car? Looks like Cora's car. Alrighty. Let's get on the fucking radio.
Hey.
What's your radio?
It is, a 593.7.
Okay. Do you know who's awake right now?
Me, you, Tally, Finn, Rue.
Oh, Rue is awake. Where's Rue?
Yeah. Finn, where you guys at? They're at the DigiDen. Rue isn't on the radio. I don't think she's, in a talk with Finn.
Okay.
Like in the new radio.
Has there been any sighting of fucking Z?
I just woke up like 10 minutes ago, so I haven't, wait, hold up, let's just talk to Rue. I got 16 people talking on radio. Just ask Rue, she has some shit to tell you.
Alright, wait.
I'll tell her to come to the block.
Yeah, go to the bar, in the bar.
Yeah, you'll learn your lesson eventually, Tally. One day.
Bro's fucking yapping. I can't wait for other people's reason to be, I don't like Shang. Bro, Dean got blotted out and his last words were basically, I don't like Shang. So I don't want to be in the club anymore. Dean literally said to Barry, I really like you as a leader and I still trust you as a leader. I just don't like Shang. That's literally... I feel bad for Shang, dude. Fucking hell. To be fair, Shang can minus 100. Like, I don't think he can't... I don't think he knows how he comes across sometimes. By sometimes, I mean a lot of the time. But if you think Shang's not ADMC first, you are crazy. With all the work he's done while Barry's been gone. If Shang was only cared about Barry, he would not have woken up when Barry had been... I've been gone for like the last fucking 6 months, whatever. Shang, I feel like, has been one of the most active fucking members of the club. So it's like, it's such a stupid point to make where it's like, oh, this person only cares about Barry. Oh, but he wakes up more... I think he wakes up more when Barry's asleep. It's like... Alright. See what Rue has to say, I guess. You ready for today, chat? I have no idea how this conversation is going to go with Ziggy, but probably not well, considering at this point, Barry was firmly on the side of like giving everybody opportunities to talk and even spoke with Ziggy, but now that this other shit has transpired, he has no reason to believe that he's just not being fucking lied to over and over and over and over. I mean, for fuck's sake, Dean literally lied to Barry's face 2 days beforehand. You know, so why would that not be the case for Ziggy as well? Like, there's just... It's just fucked. Everybody just lies to Barry. I have a feeling I'm probably gonna yell today, so I gotta be careful. Thank you for those subs, guys. Give me a sec and I'll thank those. Just give me a sec. Have we done a sweep of the block?
I did one. I just did one as I pulled through now, but it might have been something that happened in the last 3 minutes.
No, I mean, it was in for like cameras and shit, like in the yard and stuff.
Yeah. This morning I went through the projects and around the block.
What do they even look like these days?
Big bulbs, like fish-eyed, like you kind of see at the gas station
so
sort of thing.
Massive.
They're very obvious. They're very obvious.
Yeah, to put it in perspective, when we found one, we were looking around for you. It was in the middle of like an O on a sign, and it fit perfectly. It's like a big dome.
Okay. I would not put it past somebody to have this place fucking bugged, considering that's what I was doing with Ligara. And it was very easy. You realize how easy it is to actually
like a dot in the wall.
bug this shit out of your own club?
That's the PD version, I guess.
I don't know why there'd be a camera back here, but still.
We're at the bar whenever you're ready.
Yeah. I mean, what info are they gonna know? I guess the info they could learn is where people are. Again, I don't know if these pussies are ever gonna fucking show themselves to Barry again, to be honest. I think they're just gonna go into hiding for the next 40 years. I'm gonna do at least one check of every building I go into today. Oh, fuck. Alright, get your peepers out, chat. You see any big circles? Any big bulbs? I mean, honestly, if I was gonna put a camera, you'd probably put it aiming so you could see this alleyway, since it's probably the hottest area. Most high-trafficked area, at least.
Little snack. Relatable.
Morning.
Morning. Anybody got food?
Morning. Yep. However, I do not have a drink.
Rub's eye. So, what's going on?
Theo.
You want me to start with my thing, or?
Yeah.
Kelly was a part of what happened with the fortress and all the other places. I texted him to ask if he was involved, and he said he was sorry. But also,
He's sorry.
let me get the text. Hold on. Said, I'm sorry.
Kelly, little fucking
I will
rat.
never be able to speak to you again. Please take care of yourself and don't worry about me no more. I'm not sure I'm so deserving of it anymore. Stay safe, kiddo.
Yep, definitely not worthy of it.
Yeah.
You send me that text. Like, just
Yeah.
copy paste it, send it to me.
Mhm.
Wow, that's so fucked. God, I can't believe fucking Kelly did that.
Yeah.
What a fucking rodent. Oh my god.
Corey, you just missed the confirming that Kelly is on.
So, literally every
he's a
name on that
fucking
list so far has been
He's a
involved.
snake rat
Like, I
cunt.
don't... How am I meant to trust anybody
He's part
that,
of
like...
it.
Yeah.
So, it's straight up, Ziggy just lied to Barry's
Yeah,
face. Like, straight up.
part of
When he
it.
asked him, was there
Said
anything
sorry.
else he knew?
Take care of yourself.
Like, how else is Barry meant to believe anything else?
That's disappointing.
All because he stopped giving a shit about spreadsheets.
Yeah. That's probably the reason why.
No, it's probably
Well,
because he
I
got
mean, all
demoted
of
and
them
then
are fucking
felt unincentivized
Kevin's
after
lying
that.
about this.
And held a grudge.
Every single person that we've spoken to so far, none of them can actually come to the block and say with their fucking chest. Happily saying it across a text message that they're sorry after they've acted. I think it's the wildest, most pathetic shit I've ever heard in my entire fucking life.
It's pussy shit.
And to say that he's not going to talk to you again or whatever, yeah, I'm sure that they got no. I'm sure this is the end of their plan. I'm sure that they're gonna go lie in bed and not do anything.
I don't know if I want to talk to
You
Rue
think
in
that
front
they're
of
not gonna
everybody
come out
here,
and
but...
try and get more shit from us? You think they don't want blood? That's a good
I've
excuse
used
for
a lot of
Kelly
blood
to.
for sure.
Yeah, it's a good excuse for him to say, "I'm not going to talk to you again, but I'm happy to shoot you." It's fucking pathetic. And
Man.
the reason why Kelly's upset about all this is because he was unhappy that he got demoted.
I think that one's got. That one hurts.
Yeah. If he's so sorry, why don't you bring the shit back and come and own up to what you did? Say it in person.
It just devalues
Is
literally...
that asking too much for people to do what Dean did and at least come and fucking face the music?
From pussies? Yeah, it is. The fuck?
I'm surprised Dean did it, to be honest. Even if he did lie until his very last breath, I mean.
At least he
first
asked
took
for
the
a bullet. I can't even get Flop on the phone.
Hello, Toronto.
Oh, and apparently Seamus was fucked off on.
Oh,
Annie,
yeah.
thanks to the
no
gifted sub to
longer
Stein,
here.
CBT Frosty, thanks for 39 months, Stursey, Anita Rye, J Ray, thank you guys.
He's a Sean boy. I called that one.
What about what's her face?
She's still in. She's quite committed and honestly pretty good. She got us like fucking 10k mats today, and then tomorrow she's gonna be doing more oxy and materials and shit and delivering to whoever's around. So she's actually got a fire under her ass.
That's funny how I had a good read on those three, huh?
Rouletta, let Barry know about the Ziggy shit.
Pretty sure he knows that Ziggy's gonna be reaching out to you soon.
He's awake?
Was before, yeah.
Yeah, Rue, I'm so sorry.
Well, what? I get to kill 2 dads.
Woo! Like I said, who needs dads when you can have daddies? I don't know my dad, and I'm perfectly fine.
Everybody get the fuck out unless your name is Rue.
So let's take this opportunity to go look for cameras.
I'll go check projects again.
What do you make of this? With your dad? Hearing what you've heard about all the other so-called members that were a part of this?
I'm devastated. They have said they have no idea that this shit was even going on.
Yeah, I had a long conversation with Ziggy. Even made me a nice watch. Told me, you know, sorry about the video. He fucked up, you know, he made the point of, well, I wanted to bring some issues to the surface, which I thought was valid, but I thought the way he did it was fucking moronic, but, you know, everything else he kind of took accountability for, and it looked like he was, actually remorseful. But the problem is so far everybody I've shown kindness to since I got back has spit in my fucking face over it. Right after I had a conversation with Z, I had another conversation with Dean where he told me a bunch of shit that ended up just not being true at all, and leaving out a lot of shit to the point where he's calling me in the next fucking day, telling me he's done and that he still respects me as a leader, but he can't be in a club with fucking Shang. That was his reason. There's one member in the fucking club he can't fucking get along with. At least that's the reason he gave. I mean, it's the actual fucking reason. I'm sure we all know the real reason at this point. All these people just want an excuse to get out, but they're too scared to actually fucking do it the right way. It's clear that all these people have had these feelings boiling up for months, but didn't have the fucking balls to say it to anybody else's face except their little group. When I came back, I was all on the side of, you know, really trying to get information from everybody, really giving a chance to fucking speak. I was going to go around to every single fucking member in this club. You obviously being one of them, knocked you off the fucking list, was going around to everyone, wanted to hear everybody's side of shit. And before I could fucking do that, what happens? Wake up and the people that were next on the list robbed from their own club, black out to a building they have keys to. I still can't get over that. Blacking out into a place that you literally are welcome and trusted to be in. You could have just walked in, grabbed whatever you want, but they decided they had to black out. Like it was some fucking casino heist. Stupidest shit I've ever fucking heard. And now I'm here, you know, expected to listen to what people have to say and be like, you know, I'm sure I'll talk with him and be like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. I had no idea. Even if he wasn't directly involved in this little heist of theirs, I can't sit here anymore and just listen to people lie to my fucking face and withhold information from me that I know for a fact they have. I can't promise what's going to happen in this conversation because truly I honestly don't know I'll tell you, after the state I was in yesterday, there's probably not a lot he can say to fix this.
I had come together that.
And what happens, Rue, if he doesn't make it out of this? What does that mean for you?
I've told Shank many times, and I'll say it to you. I'm wear this cut to the day I fucking die, Barry.
But is it really worth, is it really a life worth living knowing that your own club killed your dad? Because I know what that feels like, Rue. I know what it's like to have the club take away your son, your family. I can promise you, Rue, you can sit here and say to my face how noble you are and that, you know, there'll be no problems with, you know, you wearing that cut till the day you die. And I'll see you, and I believe you. Honestly, you've been around for longer than a lot of people in this club at this point. I'm not going to sit here and call you a liar, because I do believe your words, but I don't know if you fully grasp what that actually feels like and the toll that will have on your psyche and how you think about people in your club, to where, yeah, they may, you know, share your blood, so to speak, or share your patch, whatever, but once the clubs are responsible for taking away your family, it's just different. And I don't want to see the actions of other people in this club affect people that were just doing the right thing. But be honest with me when I ask you, do you think you'll be able to continue in this club unaffected by this?
I will be impacted in some way, shape, or form. I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't be impacted.
Hmm. Maybe I could have resolved all this by just being harsher on people that actually came into this club. We could have avoided a lot of this shit. People are always so insistent on bringing people into this club, but then they don't think about the end result of when shit like this happens. Everybody wants a fucking new patch member, new member, let's build the club, whatever, but they don't think about the repercussions of what that actually looks like. Days, weeks, months, years down the fucking line. I think the harsh reality is that everyone's getting a wake-up call to what a club actually looks like that maybe has their standards slightly too low. I know you were close with Solomon as well. I just don't want to see something like that happen to you again. But when people...
I'm literally looking down the barrel of that a year later. How did losing your family in the club impact you? If I can ask that, feel free to tell me to shut up.
Why do you think I've been so absent? The reason I went to Australia was to try and rekindle the last piece of family I have left in this fucking world. Obviously a fruitless journey by the end of it, but it's impossible for people to survive in this city with just the club alone. You have to have something else. Whether that be friends, family, fucking racing group you're close with, whatever. It's naive to think that having the club alone and nothing else will be enough to keep people going in this city. Even if it's one friend, whatever it is. It's different for everybody, but if you lose everything else outside the club, then I think eventually you'll probably just lose yourself, and it'll end up either making you doubt the club or doing something you regret towards the fucking club, and putting yourself in a situation within the club that's maybe isn't looked so fondly upon, and the result always ends up being the same one way or the other. I said wagwet. I said wagwet. I cut myself off, so. Widowy. Widowy woo! You're going to kill your dad, widowy. One thing I'll promise you, Rue, is when I talk with Ziggy, I will do everything I can to hear him out and hear his side. But I will be making a call on the spot there. There's no more walking away and hoping this gets resolved. This conversation here that lives or dies, and that's just how it is. And I wanted to at least give you show you the respect by telling you that before I go into it. I will do my absolute best to hear him out. But again, I've been doing a lot of that. Again, this isn't my first conversation with Ziggy. I've had a lot of convos with him. Ziggy knows stuff about me that the rest of the club doesn't even know. At this point, with how many fucking traitors have come out of the fucking woodwork, it's hard for me to trust anybody in the club at this point. But I hope there's something he says to me that makes me see things differently. I do hope, but you know, I can't promise.
I really hope so as well. Thank you for being honest. I appreciate that. Rather not be left in the dark with this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Is there anything you want for me to say to him?
I don't think there's anything I'd want you to say. Essentially in his court at the moment.
Not wrong there. I'll you know how it goes.
Thank you, Barry.
Oh man. Cinema though. Great RP from Rue. Ziggy 3.
Hey, big man. I'm gonna be honest. I have some sesame chicken that is about to arrive at my house, and I really fucking want to scarf that down. And then the next thing that I'm doing is heading down to the block.
Call me when you're done with your chicken.
I certainly will.
Bro, if I gotta lock in, you gotta lock in and up here as well. I mean, come on. What are we doing here? Are we locking in or are we locking in? I mean, bro, he's having his last meal. I haven't even decided if I'm gonna fucking shoot Ziggy yet, I'll be honest. Ah! Oh, God. Ah, fuck, man.
Who's in the helicopter?
Shane.
Barry doesn't know what to do, chat. I'll be honest, Barry essentially brought in Ziggy, you know, because he was Barry's, like, probably only friend that wasn't club related when this city reopened, you know. And I think, Barry's starting to see why it maybe should have just stayed at, you know, G6 buddies instead of bringing him into this fucking life. What's the rundown, Ziggy? So, Ziggy, up until recently, because we don't know what he'll say, what he said recently, you know, honestly has done pretty well when he converses with Barry. He said pretty much all the things Barry wants to hear when it comes from a club member. The problem is now, Barry just doesn't know to trust that because every single other person that raised their hand in that meeting has ended up being just a full-on traitor. Not even like, oh, I want change in the club. Straight up assisting in robbing from the club and holding people up, i.e. Tally, in the club. So, it's just at a point now where it's like, Barry really doesn't want to do anything to Ziggy. Because he does believe that Ziggy isn't... He still likes to think that Ziggy isn't a bad guy overall. Maybe not bad guy. I mean, Barry thinks everybody's a bad guy. He's self-aware that everyone in the club's a bad guy. But when I say bad guy, it's like bad guy to the club, from the club standpoint. ADMC are bad guys to literally pretty much everybody else in the city. So when I say good or bad guy, I mean... It's Barry thinking about what from a club standpoint. You know, good or bad to the club. You know. So in that sense, you know, Barry is a good guy to his club. He wants the best for his club. But when it comes to the rest of the city, yes, he's very much a bad guy. He's a shitty fucking person. So. Key, thanks for the 15 months. Annie, oh, I already thanked that. Annie gifted the sub earlier as well. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong number. Ignore that. Oops, I meant to call Shang. Ignore that. Jeez. Ziggy's awake. He's, eating some chicken real quick, and then, gonna have a chat with him.
Okay. Am I gonna be there? If I'm not gonna be there, I get it, but I need to know where you guys are gonna be.
Listen, I'll ping you the spot. We're having the chat. It's up to you, what you do with that.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. At least, yeah, at the very least be in, like, eye shot, I guess. At this point, I don't really care if your presence is known or not, but, I think
I'd be interested to hear from... I'd like to hear what a lot of these people have been saying about me to my face as well, just in case there's finality in this meeting. And I'd like to know if they would be willing to say it anyways. I don't know. But even then, the only thing I really care about is making sure that you don't get fucking murked for no good reason.
No, I get you. Tell you what, if he says some shit that I think you should hear to your face, I'll call you over.
Alright, sweet. Okay.
Just text me
Ping
your
is,
ping. Yeah, he'll probably be a little bit, so I'm just gonna kind of think for a bit what I want to do. Maybe maybe have a boat ready just in case.
I mean, I will. It's just, I really, really fucking hope he had nothing to do with this house bullshit. That's all I'm gonna say. Everything else is, I can kind of get over. That's the line in the sand. But yeah, I got you though.
All right. Well,
okay.
Ping you soon.
Okay, bye.
What to do? What to do? Ziggy to the lighthouse. What would the light? What would the lighthouse mean? Let me get some food as well. I don't want to starve during this fucking convo. Hey Siri. Set a timer for 2 hours, 30 minutes. Right. I have to be off in 2.5 hours, chat, otherwise I'll be late, so... Make sure we get this fucking convo done by then, hopefully. Seems like Shang also doesn't want him out if he didn't do it. In Barry's experience with club shit, it's not always just about if they've done something wrong. There's a reason why when,
Out of the road.
Is this one of you next to my gauntlet?
Oh, that's what I was checking.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just chilling the roof up here.
I got you.
Yeah, appreciate it there. I was just making sure someone was fucking slow rolling it.
Apparently I'm fucking blind. I almost could have ran this, wasn't.
Jesus Christ. Well, at least Barry still has the paranoia he learned from BBMC days. That's good, I guess. At least if someone came to fucking kidnap Barry, they'd probably get shot in this staircase. Also good awareness from the club as well. What was I saying? Dean is a case of... I think Barry actually believes Dean when he says he wasn't involved and doesn't agree with it. But the problem is that even if Dean said he didn't want to be blooded out, but then in the same line said, I think the people that robbed the club are club first, he would have been blooded out regardless. If Ziggy goes to Barry and is still trying to show sympathy to the other people that are now confirmed to be involved, he's just a fucking walking corpse at that point, because he doesn't actually give a fuck about the club. He just doesn't want to die. And you got to remember, the role players are very good at role playing that their character doesn't want to die, because that's obviously, you know that when someone gets blooded out, their character doesn't have to perma. There's not even like a hidden thing where it's like, oh, I hope you do perma. It's like, you're not going to perma, for the most part. Some people might choose to, but most people won't perma. So you know they're going to be alive. But in character, you know, blooding out means you're getting killed. That's it. Your story ends. Right, but obviously, out of character, we know that's not the case. But even Dean at the point he was, there was no other solution other than being blooded out. Because if you're complicit or complacent, whatever the fucking word is, to other members of the club wanting to destroy the club itself, I mean, what are you doing here? Speaking of Dean, he's already tweeting out, chief it up. I don't know. I think you meant to say chef. Oh, wait, is that chef or chief? Wait, how do you spell chef? Is chief and chef spelled the same? No, chef is C-H-E-F. I think he meant to say chef. Not chief. Anyway, Dean is still alive, so. Yeah, that's, yeah. The problem is as well is Flop having this convo with Irish and then hiding it from the rest of the club, kind of like this whole weird thing with like pinging and stuff. Sean not at this point, if Sean came to Barry and actually had a conversation, it probably would have been a lot better for him. But the fact now that Barry's pretty confident that everyone has seen the text of making themselves aware to Barry and they still aren't. Barry has no choice but to consider them all guilty parties in this whole theft shit. Because, I mean, what? Kelly is now confirmed to be involved. Sophie was involved. Ivy was involved. Sophie's close with fucking... They're married or dating Lovesick. So Lovesick's... There's no way he's not involved in that somehow. Dean said he wasn't involved, but is still on the side of, nah, they're good people. And I still think Dean probably had information about something like this was going to go down and refused to say it, so he's involved It's not about just being the one that grabbed the fucking AKs and put it in your back pocket. It's about knowing that something like this was going to happen and then not saying anything about it. You know? And so if 5 of the 7 people that raised their hands are pretty much confirmed to be involved, what is Barry meant to think about the remaining few? You have to remember, if Barry did what he originally wanted to do and what he would have done if this was BBMC and it was the same Barry that ended BBMC in 3.0, Barry would have came back, he would have lined all of them up and shot them on the spot. When we saw Ivy for like 20 seconds walking out of Barry's apartment, Barry would have just walked up to her and shot her in the head like he did to fucking, like he did to, Winston. I don't think there's another way to get up here. I could be wrong. Might be. Oh, is there a staircase on this side? There is. What is baby? Barry shaving that horrible beard. Every time someone asks about it in chat, it extends the beard by a week, so you do the maths on that. Barry doesn't deserve to be beardless at this point. You think Barry would be fucking looking after himself at this point? He doesn't give a fuck right now. Well, he's still working out. He's still going to the gym. So, outside of that. I don't even think the beard's that bad. I think the beard and hat combo and glasses kind of works. Without the hat, maybe it looks a little weird because the hair's so fucked because there isn't a good, like, shaved head. It's either completely bald or you've got this weird, like, underline thing. Ideally, I would just have Barry with a buzz cut, but that's not really an option in Nopixel. They have, like, really shit hair, to be honest. Barry's turning into D, dirty beard paranoid. If you're only just thinking that now, you must have missed a few seasons. If you're only thinking Barry is like D now, oh my god. You've missed a bit. Bro, Barry was like D still in fucking 3.0, bro. Barry was like D before Barry even shot D. Ugh. I don't know. We'll have to see what the conversation's like with Ziggy, but there's I don't think there's a lot that can be said to Barry at this point that's gonna make him trust Ziggy. Barry's got one thing up his sleeve that might actually get Ziggy to speak to him properly. There's only one thing Barry can say to Ziggy that might affect how he talks. But you'll have to wait and see. Because I just don't believe that he has as little information about this as he said to Barry a few days ago when they spoke. I think if you're expecting Barry to, like, believe Ziggy at this point, you gotta be fucking crazy. What was I saying? Yeah, you have to remember, if Barry did what he wanted to do, when he first came back and shoot them all, the harsh reality is, if Barry had just shot them all, yes, a lot of the club would be like, what the fuck? And probably a little untrusting of Barry being like, why did you do that type shit? Who the fuck is this cunt on the phone? They'd be a little untrusting. But you have to remember, if Barry did that, it actually probably would have solved a lot of problems. It would have caused a few problems, but it would have stopped the club from getting robbed. That's the harsh reality, is it would have been a crazy decision to just shoot them purely for raising their hand. But if he did that, I mean, Barry's pretty much doing that now. And now at this point, they're all just going into fucking hiding. So they're forcing Barry to do what he tried to avoid doing anyway. And now, because Barry didn't do that, it's hurt his club. You know? If Barry did just become a fucking psycho and shot them all in the fucking head, his club would be 5 mil richer. And he'd have his fucking AKs. I can't... They stole the fucking AKs. I'm so sad about the AKs. Oh, God. The fucking AKs are the most annoying shit. You know what's fucked as well? I still don't think... I still don't think it was all ADMC in that house. I still think somebody outside of ADMC is going to be involved in that. Maybe one of them was Kelly. I don't think Irish would black out to go inside. I feel like he'd be a little smarter to just literally like walk in and grab shit. Like the fact that they blacked out, if somebody else saw them, it's instantly like, oh my god, we're getting robbed. But who knows? Maybe they're all just fucking dumb cunts. Do you want to clip while you wait? Is it meta? Because if so, I'll be very angry. I'll be very, very angry. Not meta. Alright, last time someone said that, it was straight up meta, so... Oh, it's a custody clip.
I just had a neighbor knock on my door. Super understanding.
Oh, no.
He's like, hey, so, you know, when we walk by, we can kind of hear you on the doorway, like... He's like, obviously you're gaming and I don't mind. Like, she was like, I play lots of games as well, and she was like, if you could refrain...
Oh, no. What did he say?
Refrain from using the word pussy?
Ugh. I can't watch that. I'll actually get, like, PTSD. One thing I'm so thankful for, that I live at Cray's house, is that I can yell like a fucking weirdo as loud as I want. It gets worse. I don't know if I can watch this.
If you could refrain from using the word pussy? As her kid walked by.
Oh, God.
And asked what a pussy was.
What did he say?
And asked what a pussy was.
Oh, asked what a pussy was. Oh, God. I'm telling ya, that's going to affect Custy mentally for the next month. He'll say it won't. It will. Every time he goes live now, he's going to be... Hey guys, welcome into the stream. Hey everybody. Dude, I hate that. Dude, I'm telling ya, next time Custy uses cam, he's going to have like soundproof... He's either going to be in a new apartment or he's going to have soundproofing out the wazoo. There is nothing worse than being a streamer and having like somebody else you don't know like hear you or tell you to shut the fuck up. It is the absolute worst feeling. It's like when you're gaming as a kid and you still live with your parents and your mum comes in on a fucking school night and you're meant to be asleep and you're playing like Gary's mod Trouble in Terrorstown for the last like 5 hours and you're just yelling the worst shit you've probably ever heard. Oh, it's like the worst feeling of all time. Probably even worse as a neighbor. It's worse that they're being nice about it. That's what's worse. You'd almost want them to be mad. Ugh. Also, chat, why does it just say fuck you there? Does anyone see that? In the middle of my screen right now. I don't know why why does it just say fuck you? I don't know why that says that there. I don't know if you can even see that. There's a random war here that just says fuck you. I don't see it. Bitrate's probably not high enough on Twitch. Does this guy know I gotta dip in like 2 hours? Is he done with his fucking chicken, or is that... I swear to God, if he rang up Barry laughing saying he's gotta eat chicken, and he uses that as like a way to like plan some shit or something, I swear to God. Because the only reason I'm not driving up to his house is because I assume it's like actual chicken IRL. I don't want to be a fuckwit. So. He's using that as like a bait. Barry, I'm gonna be fucking... Wait.
Is he shooting? I'm coming. I'm sitting here with 150k on me. I'm trying to give it to you.
Let me know how it looks in the alley.
I'm not even joking. I think, like, Benny should become command. I'm gonna be honest. I think after all this is done, I think Benny steps up. I think Benny has been underrated for too long.
There's a cop in the red garage.
I think it's time.
There's a cop! You're a cop!
He's on all the... He's awake all the fucking time. Yeah, he has his little side quests and whatever. Dude, I think...
Okay, that was weird.
I think
They're
it's
kind
time
of
to give
like
Benny
roaming
to step
around
up.
near Red Garage with their lights on.
We're looking for something.
What do you think about Teddy? Oh god. Teddy is he's something, isn't he? He's just he's something. He's literally just towny. I'll be real. Teddy is just towny.
Oh, actually, fuck.
I mean that in the nicest way possible. Teddy is just towny. He's just a goofy guy. Who's gonna be new VP? You'll have to wait and see, chat. You'll have to wait and see. First of all, we have to see who's still alive after this fucking arc. That's number one. At this point, anybody could fucking die, so... Oh, God! We have to survive a year before GTA 6. Oh, God. If 5.0 doesn't launch in the next 2 months, we're fucked. Just so you all know. I don't know if I can RP in the same city for another year before 6.
Checking all over.
Oh, God. Another year of playing Barry the exact same way. I think I'd actually go insane IRL, I think. Oh, God. You said May 26. Yeah, so a year from now. A year and a bit. A year and 23 days.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Oh, I don't even care about RP for GTA 6. I just care about GTA 6. Like, I'm playing the shit out of GTA 6 when it comes out, just like everybody else on this planet. You know? I don't even... I don't even mind too much about the RP for it. I know the RP will come and it'll be sick when it does. So, I'm not really worried about that. Honestly, I don't even think it, like... obviously, it depends when they launch on PC, but I think very quickly after they're on PC that there'll be RP servers.
There's a cop that just went past.
Knowing how big RP is now, you gotta think...
They were a little weird on there.
I'm at the Fortress Farm, Benny.
I don't know. If it's rumored to be 100 USD, how much is that in Oz? 140? Alright, here's the craziest take, chat. Are you ready for a crazy, hot, steaming fucking take? If you're upset about GTA 6 being expensive or more expensive than a traditional game,
Buns, or did you leave?
I think you're kind of stupid. And here's why. Yes, that is a lot of money for one singular game. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely it is. Hold on.
Yo, you having a chat with him at the place where you're standing?
No.
There was a black car.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
He's at the block now. He's chatting with Teddy.
Alright, I'll be there soon.
Okay, bye.
The reason I say that is because it's such a... How much money do you spend when you go to a carnival and get like an hour's worth of entertainment? 100. It's like $200 for a full day, like a full day at a carnival. Let's do a full day, not even an hour, a full day. Few $100, at least in Oz, dude. You're not going to like the Easter show or like a big carnival thing without spending at least like $300 on rides, food, all that shit. GTA 6, if you like GTA, if you like it enough to buy the game, you're going to play it for more than 5 hours. I don't care who you are. Over however many years, the next decade, you're gonna play it at least 5 hours. If you scale hours of entertainment and how much shit costs, when you book a fucking tennis court in Australia, it's like $100. If you go bowling, what is it, like $20 a person, whatever it is, right? If you really scale entertainment-wise, I don't know why people are so brainwashed with games. For shitty games, absolutely. If it's a shitty game you touch once and you put it down, no, it shouldn't cost $160. But if you get at least, in my opinion, my time of entertainment, if it's really fun, I'll pay $100 an hour for good entertainment. $50 an hour, whatever. If I'm going somewhere and having a lot of fun. If you get, in my opinion, if you get at least 5 hours of really solid entertainment out of GTA 6, it is easily worth $100. And if you think wrong, you are crazy. Yeah, do you know how much fucking eggs cost in Australia? It's like, what is it, like 12 fucking bucks? Bro, 5 days worth of fucking eggs will be the same price as GTA 6. Bro, I'm buying GTA 6. I just think people's scale of entertainment... I think if you compare it to a shitty game, yeah, of course. Why the fuck would you want to spend $160 on... or $100 on a shitty game? GTA 6 will probably be the biggest game to launch ever. It's worth $100 fucking bucks. I think if you complain about that, I think you're just fucking silly. I'll be completely real. If you don't like GTA 6 and you don't think you'll play it and you think the money's a lot, then just don't buy it. Literally don't. Games are made for people that you think are gonna like the game. You shouldn't buy a game just because it's big, fancy, and new. You should buy it thinking you're gonna like it. And if you like any of the other GTAs, the odds are pretty fucking high that you're gonna like GTA 6. The odds are pretty fucking high. You know? I think it's just, yeah, it's like people feeling entitled, I think. It's like, just don't buy the game if it's too expensive. The only argument I can see is like, well, there was one argument, I kid you not, where it was like, well, games should be available to everyone. What if a kid wants to play GTA 6 and he can't afford it? It's an R-rated video game! It's an R-rated video game! 18 plus! Your 5-year-old shouldn't be buying GTA 6! That's the stupidest argument I've ever heard. What if my kid wants to buy it? He shouldn't be playing it! He will, because he's a kid and he wants to play GTA, but he shouldn't be. Yo.
Yo. Sorry. Z's just on the block, so you know.
Yeah, I'm pulling up.
Okay, cool. Wait.
Alright, I gotta lock in. Anyway, that's my rant. That's my rant. And if you disagree with that, I don't really see a good argument, other than that. But the only argument I could see, oh yeah, the kid wants to buy it, but then I remembered, oh wait, it's not a fucking kid's game. Will they still play it? Absolutely, I'm not stupid. Like, a bunch of kids are gonna be playing GTA. It's fucking GTA, but they shouldn't be. So, I hate when people are like, it's expensive. $100 for hours now. Lock in. we are again. Alright, this is gonna fucking suck. Where should we take Ziggy to, chat? Where should we take Ziggy to? That is the question. G6. What if someone's actually doing G6? That'd be so awkward. Ranger station. That's kind of a good one. Everyone always says D's rest. Barry fucking hates D's rest. Barry only goes to D's rest when he's like fucking fuming or he's angry with something. He fucking hates it there. I think the ranger station's pretty good.
It's us.
Wait, hold on. I'll do it for you, Barry.
Oh my god. Please don't offer Chew his food for him too.
I'm not gonna. That's weird. I'm not that fucking weird.
Watch it not actually refuel my car.
You hungry? Put some pizzas in your box. Oh, never mind.
Sorry, I can get out of stuff.
Where the fuck is the ranger station? Oh god. Yes, ranger station. Oh god, I don't. Where the fuck? I don't remember where the fuck it is. It's in a grassy area. I think it's over. It's over here somewhere. I think I know. It's like over this direction. Yeah, it's up here. What was the ping chat? Anyone remember? 705? 706. You used to be a ranger, right?
Yeah.
Place seems a little worse for wear than what it was before.
Oh yeah. They after everything went down, they boarded it up, scrapped all the cars, did away with the department as a whole. Shit, they don't even have the state patrol anymore. Changed the locks. Got to be full of cobwebs at this point.
Ever miss it?
I think fondly about it, but no. I did my part there.
So you can do, right? Your part.
Yeah.
Expected to do more than that.
Hmm.
Sure you've heard about what's transpired over the last 48 hours?
Oh yeah.
And what's your take on that?
It's insane. I knew things were tense, but that is fucking crazy.
You know who was involved?
Sophie and Ivy. That's all I've been told.
I think Sophie and Ivy would have the balls to take on the biggest MC in the city by stealing everything they have out of their fortress. You really think it was just them?
I doubt it. Why would someone do that if they weren't bolstered?
Right. You know, I sent out a message to all the people, including yourself, now knowing it's to the wrong number, to my club commanded them to, or club ordered them rather, to make themselves known to me, or they will be considered a part of that whole operation. How many responses do you think I got from the 8 people I sent it to?
I don't know. I'd be speculating, but that makes sense.
0.
Yeah.
The person I put in place to run this club when I wasn't here doesn't even have the fucking balls to show his face to me. The second things get too tense, he runs away. I also know Kelly for a fact has seen my message because he sent a message to Theo.
Jesus.
Basically stating his involvement in this as well, and that sorry and... See, what did the text actually say? Let's have a look. Please take care of yourself. Don't worry about me no more. I'm not sure I'm so deserving of it anymore. After admitting to being involved in this shit. He's been around since BBMC days.
Yeah.
2 different clubs. And here we are. That over years have said how much the club means to them and how much they're willing to give up for this club and all the things they're willing to do. Willing to put on the line for this club. People that have been a part of others' bloodouts and had a lot to say during their bloodouts about what kind of person they were. Especially during Winston's blooding out. A lot of people spoke very poorly about him after he told the club he was tired and didn't want to go on. Now look. Always interesting how people's perspective changes when they're the ones being stared at by the club. Changes their mind a lot, maybe thinking, oh no, my reason's different. Oh, my justification for me harming the club, oh, it's very different. Oh, well, I don't like this person, or this person changed. Oh, the club's different, the club's changed, it's not the same as it was. That's my favorite one, I think. My favorite one is always the club's changed. I think that's the funniest shit I've ever heard.
I think it's true. I think it keeps evolving.
If people join a club thinking it's going to stay the same, and they blood themselves into a club thinking it's going to stay the same, I take, I have no guilty conscience for what happens to them if they use that reasoning when things do change.
Oh, that's good, I guess.
You agree that the club's changed. How do you think the club's changed since you first joined?
Just a whole lot of distrust everywhere.
You know why that is, right?
I mean, given what has happened, yeah, no shit. But, yeah.
Well, I'm not talking about specific events, things that have been uploaded or spoken about to other people. I'm talking about just in general.
I'd like to hear it.
The harsh reality is that this is just the first time people are actually being tested in trust. People think that there's a lack of trust now that isn't due to people changing. That's due to them never having to really face that until the problem's spitting them in the face. Up until this point, I'll be honest, the club and the reason why I've been able to deal with some of my own personal shit is because the club was on easy mode. Very little conflict, sure, a war or two here and there, but that's to be expected. But in terms of internal conflict, for the most part, things have been peachy, at least on the surface. But it's only recently that a lot of problems that have been arising over the past months finally surfaced, and it really challenges if people believe in the club or not. It's very easy to stand up on a hill, go shoot a fucking panther, you know. People are very, very willing to risk their lives for anything in this city. It's weird how that works, you know. People will go on a meth run and risk their life and potentially die for 100k worth of fucking drugs, yet the second there's even a slight doubt in one of their members, the first thing they jump to is, well, he must be a traitor. He must be against the club. This guy needs to be removed, or, you know, the club's changed. I just find that so funny, you know. The same people that would risk their lives to, save me now don't even want to see my fucking face. Go through all this effort to go, intercept a drug deal, have members fucking shot. But yet when I ask them something simple as having a conversation, they hide.
Yeah.
Tough for me, Z, because I had a lot of these conversations recently, and you know, I'll be honest, after our last conversation, I felt pretty good. He even gave me a nice little watch. But you know what? Maybe this guy actually does care. It's hard for me to keep that now with every turn I take and every time I offer out my hand to people in the club, give them an opportunity to speak for their side. Like what I was doing for you, I fucking hate writing shit down. I had a fucking notepad. I had a notepad that had every single person's name in this club. And one by one, I was going through every single one. And I was going to talk to them, get context on how they feel about the club, what they feel is wrong, who they think should be leading, this, that, the other. I thought the one thing I could do from part of it being away from my own decision, but part of it being away because I was kept in a fucking hole by those Lagara cunts for 8 weeks, so I won't take blame for all of it. But the one thing I could do when I came back is give my chance, everybody in my club, a chance to speak to me one-on-one. It's what they've always wanted. Yeah? They'll talk about absent leader. I don't get to, you weren't around, Barry. I didn't get to tell you my problems. I didn't get to say it to your face. All right. Now that finally people were starting to speak about shit, and again, I fucking hated your video, but at the very least, it seemed like things were boiling to the surface. And good. Now finally I can see the problem, and I don't have to be a mind reader, and I can address it. So what did I do? I made action immediately to do what I can to solve the fucking problem. Shit that people accuse me of not fucking doing when I had no idea about any of it. Again, every time I went to fucking Oz, all I was fucking told is everything's fucking peachy. My own VP looked me in the face. Yeah, things are good. Find out later that people were just saying shit to my face because they wanted me to have a nice experience in the city. They acted on my behalf and withheld information from me because they thought it would be better for me. They prioritized my own well-being over the fucking club. And look what that's fucking done. This is why when I tell people when they join this fucking club that you shouldn't be joining for any single person, myself in fucking included. Because look what fucking happens. Oh, I want to be nice to Barry. Oh man, he's gone through a lot. I know he's run gang MCs for fucking years. I don't want him to be stressed out when he comes in the fucking city. Now look. All these problems that were hidden away from me all come to the fucking surface at once, and I gotta deal with it immediately after the most traumatic fucking experience of my fucking life. And I'm still fucking doing it. The first thing I fucking do is write down this stupid fucking list. I write down everybody's details, the important things about them, collect a little fucking database for myself. Make sure I really know everybody in this fucking club. And before I could do that, they fucking robbed me! They took everything! Like a fucking cockroach in the night! Parasites that stick onto other club members. That's what they are, parasites. Because they couldn't even fucking do it alone. You know why? There was 2 other masked people there that didn't want to show their fucking face? Because I don't even think they were in the fucking club. I think these little fucking worms didn't even have the fucking balls to do it themselves. Because you don't just develop an ego like that out of fucking nowhere. You only rob from the biggest MC in fucking Los Santos when you think you're actually going to get away with it, or you've got the backing of somebody else. Makes me fucking sick that my handprint was on the back of their fucking cut. Say what you want about this club. Say what you want about leadership. Oh, he's not around, whatever. I've been there for every single fucking blood in. I have been there when they said to my face what they were willing to do to keep this club safe. To keep this club growing, to keep it thriving. I was there. They looked me in the fucking eye, and I didn't ask them once, I didn't ask them twice, I asked them multiple fucking times, are you fucking sure this is what you want to fucking do? And they sat there. They said, yes, no, this is great. I always wanted to do this. I'll never leave. Some fucking bullshit rehearsed shit that they probably said in the mirror fucking 20 times over while they cry themselves to fucking sleep at night. Oh, Barry, this is what I've always wanted. A home. And it's crazy up until this point when people want to bring up points. And clearly at this point, there's been lines drawn within the club. And when I came back, I made it my mission to be as on that line as possible. I really, even though I came back with my own thoughts and I came back with, I'll be honest, my first instinct when I came back was I was going to just go fucking shoot everybody that raised their fucking hand just for being fucking stupid cunts. Because I shouldn't have to prove myself over and over and over and over and over again. And if people join this club not knowing who I am or what I've done and what I've sacrificed to get to the fucking point I'm at, then fuck, they shouldn't just have been in the fucking club to begin with. My first instinct was to come back, shoot all these fucking traitors in the fucking head, and be done with it. And you know what's funny? If I actually did that, it would have caused some shit within the club, yes. But then I wouldn't have lost over 5 mil worth of fucking shit that now the club is working tirelessly to fucking get back. They didn't just rob the club of guns and money and fucking buckcoin. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I'm sure the club will probably make it back in the next fucking 24 hours. I could give less of a shit. They robbed the club of their time. And they sent them a message being, we don't give a fuck. Every point they could have possibly said, and I would have heard, I would have listened to. There have been some valid points against myself and against the club and how it's run. Albeit it's the first time it's fucking been brought up, but some valid fucking points, yourself included. You brought up some very valid points with shit that was wrong with the club. I'm not a fucking saint. I'm not the fucking hero of this story that has all the fucking answers. I got my own fucking problems too. But you know what I fucking do when I finally identify a fucking problem? I take steps to fucking resolve it. That unfortunately cannot be said by any of these fucking people because they didn't want to speak up. They identified a problem and did nothing about it. That's the most traitorous shit you can fucking do in this club. All well and good that you can sit here and say, oh, this should change, this should change. Yeah, I could point out 50,000 fucking things that should be different in this club. I could go to any group in this city and point out multiple fucking things that are wrong and should be different. But unless you point those things out and you make a fucking point of it to the club, why would change happen? Change doesn't just happen for no fucking reason. Change happens because it's needed. The club doesn't change just magically by itself. The people in this club as this club continues to grow, form what this club looks like. It's not just me. It's not just my vision. Everybody else, what's Barry's vision for the club? People ask me, oh, Barry, what's the vision for the club? What's the vision? I'll tell you, it fucking changes almost on a daily fucking basis. Because it has to. Because if you have the same vision you do when the city first fucking reopens, you'll get left in the fucking dust. The city evolves, and so does the group or club or fucking gang has to as well. They say all that shit, they bring up all these problems, and they try and justify it. Oh, I've got, you know, I'm doing this for the club. Oh, this person should be out. Oh, I don't think this person should be VP. Oh, I don't think this person should be fucking high command. Oh, it's for the club. No, I'm saying this for the club. I'm bringing it up for the fucking club. Anyway, gonna go fucking rob the club and hold up a fucking club member. And you expect me to sit here and validate anything they've said over the last fucking... Every word they fucking said now at this point gets invalidated by this action. And anybody that's even slightly fucking associated by that has tarnished their image within this club, and they'll soon realize tarnish their fucking image to the rest of the fucking city. People talk. People already know about some of the individuals that were involved in this shit. I've already had other gang leaders coming to me saying, wow, that's the most pussy shit I've ever fucking heard. Members, you know, scared of change, ultimately probably want to get blooded out, and instead of doing that, they say, you know what? We're going to black out to a building we have keys to. We're going to black out to a building we have keys to and rob it. They blacked out. They covered they have keys to it. The club trusted them to have access to whatever they want. They're a blooded-in member. And they blacked the fuck out because they were so fucking petrified. They could have walked in with their cut on, smiling, and grabbed whatever the fuck they wanted because they had the trust of the fucking club. And they couldn't even do that. Talk about a guilty fucking conscience. They knew they were in the wrong. They know. They'll sit here, and I know how this shit goes. I've had people blooded out before that talk more shit about the club than anybody else. I know what's gonna happen at the end of this. They'll go to their little friends, right? They'll go talk to people in the city. Ah, ADMC changed. ADMC's this. I don't like this person. Rah, rah, rah. And they'll leave out all the bad shit they've done. I've seen it over years and years. This is my first time having people trying to avoid a fucking blood out. It's my first time seeing it in the most pathetic way. I will say that. But I have had people try to avoid being blooded out of this club before. But this does take the cake on the most pathetic way to fucking do it. Regardless of everything, at least Dean had the fucking balls yesterday to come talk to me in person. After a fucking phone call and after I had to fucking convince him, sure. But at the very least, we finally got to the resolution we probably all knew was gonna happen. He said he didn't agree with what happened, but he couldn't be in a club with Shang. Not even a club with Shang. He said if Shang... the possibility of Shang becoming VP is the reason why I don't want to be in this club anymore. He said, Barry, I trust you. I want you to lead. I want this, that, the other. But I think Shang might become leader, so I'm out. Fucking hell. You just gotta laugh at this shit sometimes. You know? The things people say when they enter that fight or flight response, you know? I don't even think... I won't even hold it against Dean. I don't even think he knows what the fuck he was saying towards the end of it. He was fucking petrified. Shaken. Standing on the front of that fucking boat. Looking me in the eyes, knowing this was these last moments on this fucking earth. Or at least associated with this fucking club. God. But at least he had the fucking balls to do it. As scared as he fucking was, as petrified as he was of fucking dying. At least he manned up.
Yeah.
Can't say the same for others in this club, unfortunately. One by one, I will go around and exterminate every single one of these dumb fucks that fuck with me and my club. They think death is the scariest thing in this fucking city. I guarantee you, if they hide in the shadows and avoid me, if I can't get my fucking hands on them, their name will be so burned in the city they won't want to be here anymore. Maybe they'll go move to Oz where they can start a new name for themselves. People are already fucking talking. They know how pathetic of a fucking action it was to steal from your own while you're still in that club. I got leaders coming to me saying how pathetic it is. That they've had members want to leave before, in big numbers, 4 or 5. Saying, hey, they want to start their own group, whatever. And they still wouldn't even dream of doing something that pathetic. I would love, and hopefully I will, because maybe that would be nice closure to all of this. I would love to hear the mental gymnastics that goes on in their fucking heads to justify stealing from a club that they were blooded into. Oh, but I don't like this person. Oh, I don't want this person leading. Oh, this leader's not around that much. So I'm going to try and destroy everything that I made an oath to. But hey, lesson I've learned, it's not the first time and it won't be the last time. Naive of me to think that everybody in a group setting will just be there forever and it'll be all hunky-dory and we'll work together to accomplish a goal together. The vision of ADMC.
I think it's, I too have been naive in that, for sure.
I'm going to ask you a similar question I asked you in our last conversation. Did you have any information with Sean or anybody else in that 7 that if the rest of the club had known about, maybe they could have done something that would have stopped this whole fucking situation from happening? Because I'll be honest with you, Ziggy, after the last conversation, I felt pretty much on the same page with you, but now, after having the conversation with Dean right after, and then the very next day, second day after that, him telling me, oh yeah, by the way, there was shit I left out and didn't tell you, I lied about, it's hard for me to really trust anybody in this club at this point, that I have even an inkling that is going to fuck me over, or fuck this club over. It's hard for me to sit there and believe that.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I mean, my answer is still no. What happened with Sophie and Ivy, and you're saying more people.
Yeah, stop saying Sophie. Stop saying Sophie and Ivy. This isn't a Sophie and Ivy thing. Every person so far that has raised their hand in that fucking meeting has been linked to this, outside of yourself. Every other person. So stop saying Sophie and fucking Ivy like it's two bad apples. Like I'm a fucking moron.
Hey, hold the fuck on then. Let me talk. You told me about Kelly just now, texting Theo. Dean, you know, whatever he said, you don't believe. I fucking didn't know any of that, Barry! I didn't know any about that shit! I've been trying to fucking fix this! I went to fucking Australia for you! I jumped in a fucking prison, I was tortured! Fuck you, dude! What do you mean? Fuck off! I'd never do that shit!
It's funny, Dundee said the same thing. You know the amount of times Dundee came to save my ass? Hundreds. I might even say thousands of times he saved me from fucking death. Over and over and over again. Yet I guarantee you, if I didn't put a bullet in him after he found out that I knew what he was planning, he would have done it to me. So yeah, maybe if this was my first club, or maybe if this was my first time doing this, or first life, I genuinely believe that. But again, just like everybody else in this club has been operating on their own perspective, I operate on mine. And you have to see how increasingly hard it is for me to believe people when every time I give them a bit of fucking rope, they try and choke me out with it. I want to believe you, Z. I truly fucking do. But how many times do I have to get fucking spit in the face before I fucking do something about it? For fuck's sake, 2 of the founding members of this club, one of them won't even show his fucking face because I know for a fact he's involved in this shit. The other one killed my fucking son, who was another founding member of this fucking club. If I can't trust founding members, people I put in the highest fucking possible position in my club to protect me and to protect this fucking club, how can I trust anybody?
Barry, you've told me things that I haven't uttered a word to anybody, not a single fucking soul. And if you don't trust me now, and you've made your decision, why the fuck are we here? You may as well just fucking shoot me.
And how would Ruth feel about that?
Rude be tore up, and you know, that's Rue's always told me that the club is where she belongs, and whatever the fuck happens, I don't care. That's my daughter. Whatever the fuck she does, that's her, and I'm gonna love her regardless.
Can't love her if you're fucking dead. It's a nice sentiment, but the reality is, when that bullet hits your fucking cranium, there is no... As much as people in this city like to tell me there's ghosts and ghouls running around and they're seeing spirits of my fucking dead son, the reality is there is no, oh, I'm just gonna float around as a ghost in the city.
Barry, no shit. You are here knowing the risk. I am here knowing the risk. So is she. I fucking know.
In a perfect world, then, how do you see all this going down? Now that I've had multiple members claim, others may not have directly claimed to be involved, but have now hidden in the shadows, and I'm probably sure I won't see them unless they're pointing a gun at my head or mine at theirs. What's the solution here, from your point of view?
You've answered the question. You guys are gonna end up fucking killing each other. That's it. Period. There is no perfect world where all this gets fucking resolved. The resolution is killing each other.
Do you think it would have been smarter for me just to have lined all 7 of you up and just gunned you the fuck down when I came back? I mean, I'd be 5 mil richer. So if I'm just gonna go ahead with my what was to be original plan, then why didn't I just fucking do that? I could have saved myself some fucking money. Is that really what you're saying? That I should have just done what my gut feeling when I first came back?
No, motherfucker, I'm saying that's what you do now! After all of this, they've shown their cards!
And who is they?
Fucking Sophie, Ivy, Kelly, I don't fucking know!
You don't know.
Oh, yeah, Barry, if we're gonna do this fucking back and forth where you don't actually hear what I'm fucking saying...
I'm hearing what you're saying, but you're not giving... Saying I don't know when I'm asking who's responsible for this just isn't an answer at this point. So what, I just go around shooting everybody?
Oh,
I just kill everybody that I think's involved.
Would you prefer I speculate along with you? So somebody who might not be involved also gets fucking shot? No!
You think Sean should get shot?
Sean's inaction is a part of why we're here in the first place.
Do you think he should get shot?
If he's involved, yeah.
And what if he comes back and claims that he wasn't involved, and there's no evidence to suggest that he was?
That is your call to make. Just like it was fucking his call to make when he was threatened, but did nothing about it, and all this other shit that happened, and did nothing about it!
I think you're starting to see the harsh reality of blooding out in this club, Ziggy, that ultimately, and I know you don't want to speculate, but the unfortunate reality is every blood out that's ever happened in any club I've been a part of always has a part of speculation in it, because it's never just black and white. People always want to justify their actions, whether they're good or bad, to the club. I guarantee you when I go face to face with Sophie and Ivy, the 2 people you're that have claimed to directly be involved by Tally, I guarantee when I go to them, they'll try and justify their actions. They'll probably even try to say, yeah, I was still club first, I was doing it to do this or whatever. You know, the unfortunate thing is, I would love if people just come to me and say, you know what, I'm done with the club, make it easy for me. The only person that did that was fucking Winston. And in the moment, I was so furious, I don't even think I let him speak after, but honestly, he's been the only fucking person that's been blood out of this club that's actually just, when they felt something, just actually fucking said it. And the problem is, it's the same fear everybody has in this fucking city, is they're scared to fucking die. And what happens when you're scared to fucking die? You start doing shit that's causes harm to everybody around you except yourself. That's what fight or flight is. Making a decision that'll either allow you to escape or is going to get you killed. So yes, I would love to not speculate. I'd love to sit here and be like, you know what? This guy is bad, this guy's good. And just go shoot those people. I'd love that. The unfortunate reality is I know till they fucking die, there's going to be people that were involved in directly harming the club that will never say a fucking word. I'm not even completely convinced that Dean was completely uninvolved. The last thing he said before he died is he didn't want to be known as being associated with fucking over the club. He didn't agree with where the club was going, but he made it adamant that he did not want to be known as the guy that stole from his own club. And yet, when he handed me his phone before he died along with his other belongings that didn't have his SIM card in it, why do you think that is? Maybe he just forgot. Or maybe he was hiding something. That's the fun thing about doing all this, Ziggy. You never get closure. Every blood out I've ever had, I don't think I've gotten closure for one. And that's the harsh reality with running a fucking club when you have to do this shit, is every time you make a harsh decision, you don't get validation. You might get a few people in the club be like, yeah, good job. Yeah, you did the right thing. The reality is nobody in the city truly fucking knows what they're doing. We're just going with the fucking flow. Just trusting your gut, ultimately. Trust the people around you to help you make a call. And then sheep will follow that call, and then leaders will make the decision on their behalf and go with it. You know?
You see the sheep there.
As who is sheep?
The club.
I see Ivy and Sophie as sheep. I don't see everybody in this club as sheep. If they were sheep, this club wouldn't have existed when I was gone for months at a time. The whole point of this club is to, and I won't say that everybody that's been brought into this club wasn't a sheep at one point. But the thing that was very different from ADMC to BBMC is we just wanted fucking killers, basically. Just cold-hearted fuckwits that are down to fucking do a meth run every now and then. The reason why I made ADMC was to give people a place that wanted to change their life and wanted to have an opportunity to not even necessarily lead other people, but lead their own life and not just be reliant on one fucking person, i.e. a fucking leader. So it's funny that the people that are harming the club now, who said to Tally, called her a sheep and called everybody else in the club a sheep for following this club, are the very ones that their biggest point was that they couldn't handle a leader not being around for more than a fucking week. I think that's more sheepish than anything. Everyone wants to go off on Shang or Edbert or anybody else that's put in fucking work over the months and months of this club. Everybody has flaws in this club, that's the fucking reality, and I'm willing to listen to people when they have problems with those flaws, if they actually fucking tell them to me. Again, this comes back to the whole mind reading thing where people have had problems with people in this club for ages, but never wanted to speak up about it. There is no person in this club that I think is a saint and that hasn't done something wrong. There should be a lot more people that have probably been blood out of this club. I'll be real. And that's the reality that a lot of people face when they join this club, is they think that when they join a 1% MC, a literal MC, that the whole point is to go against the grain of other MCs in this fucking city. The 1%. To go against any government force, to make our own roads. They thought that club would be the one that would be very strict on following every rule and every little thing set in place. Yeah, of course we're gonna have rules, we're gonna have this, that, the other. But if you came into this thinking that every single occasion that we'd... Oh, here's how we do it. You know what? Let's open the notebook. Let's open the ADMC handbook. Section 1A, if this person does this, we do this. If you genuinely thought coming into this club it was going to be like that, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Yes, there's going to be times where it's not by the fucking books. There's going to be times where people get fucking guns held towards them and they think it's, oh, this person is doing this because they fucking hate me. And instead of thinking that and instead of trusting the club, maybe they're fucking doing it because they actually don't want you to see yourself fucking killed, knowing that if I fucking heard about it, that I might just wake up and fucking shoot you for something you did wrong. Maybe some of the high command members that held guns at people were the very ones that saved them for longer than they should have. The only reason Ivy has still been in this club for the last 5 months is because of me. Unironically. All of the other command and high command wanted her blooded out months ago. And one of her points was that, oh man, I don't want to be in a club with without Barry around, whatever. And she, I don't even think she knows yet. And hopefully she will if I ever see her fucking face. When she's not scurrying around in the night. And I'll tell her. I'd love to see her face when I tell her that the only reason she still existed in this club is because I wasn't around. But if I was, she would have been gone a long time ago. And honestly, if she was gone, I doubt fucking Sophie or whoever else probably had the guts to do it. You know, those numbers probably would have dwindled down. And maybe that a lot of problems would have been solved by blooding some people out earlier. You know, people can sit here and say, oh, I believe in this person, whatever, but sometimes they just don't have the context of what's actually happening in the club. Because yes, not every piece of information that's passed around in high command makes it to the rest of the club, and there's a reason for that. Because if I went around telling everybody in the club that Ivy was on her last fucking stretch and the only reason she's not blooded out is because of me, what do you think's gonna happen to her? She's gonna walk around on eggshells. The rest of the club's gonna walk around on fucking eggshells around her, being like, oh my god, this person basically should be blooded out. And you know what they're gonna do? They're probably gonna look at her even harder for reasons why she should be blooded out, and then it just defeats the purpose of the whole fucking thing. Then I should have just shot her in the head and been done with it, instead of giving her a chance. Because that's reality. If everybody knew everything that goes on in this club, there'd be a lot more people calling for bloodouts. There's a lot of people who've done some fuck shit in this club. And I'll tell ya, you could start an MC today. The same thing's gonna fucking happen. I thought it was maybe just a BBMC thing. Then I got experience with a lot of different fucking MCs. Ones that I'm running, ones that I've seen other people do. Not even just MCs, just groups in general. Anyone that follows the same kind of, parameters we do. And that's the reality, is it's not perfect, and you make do with what you can, but there are specific lines, in my club specifically, that when you cross, there is no coming back from. And that's maybe my one regret in all of this, is that maybe I didn't make some harsher decisions earlier. Maybe I shouldn't have given people as many chances as they did have, and maybe a lot of problems would be solved. People would be sad, yeah. People would be sad that people would be dead, because of course there are people that are close with everyone else in the club, but they'll be sad for a bit and then they'll move on. Just like they do for everybody that gets blooded out of this club. I'm sad for a week. Yeah, I'll do a meth run next week though. I'll get over it. If I can get over my own son getting fucking killed by my own founding member, you know, I'm sure everybody else can get over a friend in the club that was blooded out.
I agree with the sentiment that something should have been done sooner.
Let me guess, you just don't know what.
No. Harsher actions. Like you said, whatever that materializes as. I agree.
Harsher actions on speculation, right? Because again, that's all I have to operate on. I don't get the cold hard truths from people unless they tell me to my face. And even then, they probably won't. Harsher action was probably shooting Sean in the head fucking months ago. Instead of him putting me in the position now where he's just going to hide from me for God knows how long. I'm sure he'll come out at some point and try and justify his angle. I'm very curious what route he'll go. He might go the same route you are and be like, I didn't know. It was just Sophie and Ivy. I had no idea. I wasn't talking behind people's backs. I wasn't manipulating people in one-on-ones behind the fucking scenes. I wasn't calling Flop out for a single conversation, and then when people questioned what he was doing with Irish, I fucking go off on him. Sure, Flop's just an innocent party in all of this as well. Just trying to do the right thing for the club. That's how they always start, at least, you know.
Yeah.
Flop, tell you anything about that conversation he had with Sean? One that was so highly protected that Sean told him not to tell anybody else in the club about. Any conversation I've had, you can call somebody else in the club that you're here. I don't give a fuck. It's not going to change my actions. I care about people outside the club knowing where I have private conversations, of course, but...
Yeah, Flop did tell me about that conversation with Iris. He said that they caught up, and Tally, when she found out that he was having a conversation with Iris, called him several times and told her to ping him because she was worried. And Flop was confused as to why he should be worried.
When was this? Like a couple days ago?
I don't know when the conversation happened.
I'm confused why he would be confused that he should be worried, knowing all the shit that's going on. I couldn't blame anyone in the club if they got pinged out, even by me, at this point. Being a little scared. Because of how volatile the club is. So him being confused about that just doesn't really make sense to me. I'm sure he's not privy to a lot of shit, but as a prospect, I'm sure he's seen and heard things through the grapevine that any normal person would be alarmed by. But, you know, sometimes when you're close with people, there's a reason that you're not going to feel in danger to them. Albeit for me, you know, I've... anybody I'm close with, they can ping me wherever they want. I'm not going to... If they told me not to bring a gun somewhere, I'd... Sure, alright. I mean, I trust you. You know, why wouldn't you?
Tally was the one that was worried, not Flop.
I mean... You blame it? After all the shit that's happened recently?
Not now, no.
So harsher actions. So do you still stand by that I should have just come back and shot everybody that raised their hand, or no? I mean, that's a pretty harsh action, I think. But again, objectively, it would have... I don't know what the other side of that would have looked like. Maybe more people would have got blooded out. But objectively, if I shot, at the very least, Ivy and Sophie in the face when I got back, they wouldn't have robbed us. But again, how could I know that it would just be those two? Because, I mean, it wasn't. Again, this is where the speculation thing comes in. It's all great to be like, oh, here's a problem. I don't know the answer. That's great. Oh, don't worry. Barry will sort it out. Like I'm this saint that's come down from the heavens with all the answers and all the context to everything. Barry will have the answer. I can do a lot of things, and I'm not the most book smart person you've ever fucking met. I mean, I can't remember the last time I read a fucking book. But you know, one thing I have done successfully is run multiple clubs over multiple fucking years. Spent 30 years in... I mean, I don't know how time works in this fucking city anymore, to be completely honest, but I spent 30 years in fucking incarceration because of Sanguine, just for the fucking club. Along with a lot of other members. You know? I think, you know, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's doing what's right for the club, for the most part. But again, that... It's not always a clear answer. There is always... There's not really ever a truly right answer. You know, of course, to keep, you know, everybody in line and everybody calm and safe, you know. Of course, as a leader, you have to tell them, no, this is the right answer. I'm 100% confident in it. Reality is, I don't think there's a leader in history that's always 110% sure of that their action will lead to the outcome that they want. And if they do, they're probably just lying to you. But for people to follow leaders, they have to have trust in them that they're making the right decision. So what do leaders do when they're in front of their group? Tell them it's the right call. I know what's going to happen. Just trust me. And yes, a lot of the time what I do, it ends up being, I think, a pretty good resolution or a pretty good end to a situation. But I won't sit here and lie to people if they truly ask me about it that I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, nobody knows. We're all living on the same floating rock together. Yeah, fucking sun could explode tomorrow. I don't know. And that's why it comes back to the reason for making this club was to help build people up to see that, yeah, they don't need Barry. Again, I'm not even pissed that people wanted me to step down. It's just the way they fucking did it. If I came back and everybody in the club was like, Barry, step down. This person's a better leader. And they all said, you know, fucking you, or Finn, or Ed, or Shang, or Irish. Like, and everyone said, this person, he should be leader. I'd be like, great. My job's fucking done. Whatever happens to me after that, happens. I can die a fucking happy man knowing my club will live on for as long as it can until, some more shit like this happens. All you can do is try. And that's one thing that I've always done. And, you know, I always take pride in is I'm very regretful for a lot of things I've done in this life, not even to my club, but just to other people in the city. You know, I'm not a good person. I don't think anyone in this club is a good person. I mean, for fuck's sake, we've shot doctors and cops and fucking old grannies down the street just because they told us to fuck off. You know, I'm not going to die knowing I was a good person, but I will die knowing that I tried. No matter how long I live, if it's another day or another fucking decade, I'll die happily knowing that I tried my best to make good out of a bad situation.
Yeah. That's a good way to look at it. When I said that
Wiener man, holy
you
fuck,
have
thank you, dude.
taken harsher actions, it wasn't in regards to just coming back and shooting people, but I see your point. What I meant was at some point, earlier on, I don't know when that is or what it looked like, but sort of giving that perspective would have been a lesson to be taught, and I think that there are lots of lessons to be gleaned from all of this for everybody. It has certainly given me perspective. And something that I've come to realize is I don't think... No, I'm not going to say that. I know that my priority lays with my family now. And I know what that means. My vision of what the club was isn't, and that's fine. I, like you said, did something to try, and now I understand. I have more perspective. Honestly, I didn't know what this conversation was about to be, but you have shown me. And you value that honesty, and I've got the balls to say it. I don't know what's going on with those other motherfuckers, nor do I care to.
Fucking hell, he said it.
I was wrong about a lot of things. I have no issues admitting that. And I understand what that means. It means I'll catch a bullet. And I'm okay with that. Because that's how it is. That's how this is.
Take your glasses off. Always tell with members just before they go that something changes with their eyes.
Yeah.
It's like that spark, you know, just kind of isn't there anymore. A thing I look for more than anything else. One thing I haven't told anybody in this club. You know, above everything else, above how good you are, how much I think you can turn into a 1% MC member. You know, you gotta have that. You gotta have that look in your eye. You know.
Yeah. I promise anything you've ever told me that goes nowhere.
What do you think, chat? Kill him or let him walk?
There's a part of me that wishes I didn't feel the way that I do or disagree with how things are. But at the same time, I am
He was honest,
a man
at
of
least.
conviction, and I'm okay to say that I was wrong. And if I'm shot for it, then so be it. I know you're doing the best you can. At some point, I think you should do what I'm going to try to do and commit yourself to your family, whatever that looks like.
Throw your hands up.
Of course.
Need that. Oh, phone. Hmm. Put your hands up again. Why doesn't he have a phone? Am I crazy?
You pull your gun out again.
Not making demands now, are we? That's alright.
Just be cooler if I could see it.
Your hands down. Are you scared of the 5G signals? Why you don't got a phone on you?
If I survive the bullet in the head, I want to be able to call my family. And if I don't, it doesn't fucking matter.
It's not because I would find something on there I wouldn't like, would it?
Absolutely not.
Hmm.
But if that is what makes this easier for you, Barry.
Oh, no, I trust you. I mean, hey, what's the point of doing any of this, right? If I don't trust the people around me?
Yeah, exactly.
In the car, we'll go for a drive. I don't want to do this in front of a fucking old rusty building.
Yeah.
Take a seat in the car. If you move, I'll just end this now.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yo, where are you?
I'm at the porta potties, like just to the south of you. I can see you.
You want to get a boat and meet me?
Already sorted. It's at the same place as yesterday.
Alright. Do you want to, it's that boat now. I'll meet you there. Is it
Alright,
just,
I'll meet
who's,
you there.
is it just you?
Ed and Finn are there already with the boat. I have Cora with me.
Okay. Just you. Don't bring, just you guys that are there. Don't bring anyone else.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright. Text me
just
when you're at the...
yeah, just give me like 5 seconds. I don't want him to watch me drive away. So like, just distract him.
Alright. Well, look, I'll wait here for like 30 seconds and I'll drive there, okay?
Yeah. Alright, I'll text you when I'm there. Alright, bye.
Is Barry gonna call Rue? No.
You get that properly looked at yet?
No.
Yeah. I keep having those headaches and a whole bunch of blood in my mouth, so yeah, they really do a number on you.
Used to be a cop. What's the saying? Justice is blind or whatever? Maybe if I lose my vision, maybe I'll be able to make harsher decisions easier.
Yeah.
Before we go for a drive, why don't you hand me one of those cigarettes you got?
Sure. Oh, here. They should go to whoever thinks it would be good for. I was still trying to figure that out.
I'm stupid. Why is he getting blooded out? Because he wasn't part of the heist. Number one, we don't know that. Just number one. So before you say anything, you might have meta information. You have to look at it from Barry's point of view. There is no guarantee that he was involved or not. That's number one. Number two, so far everybody else has shown some kind of participation in that event, whether they were directly there or not. It's irrelevant.
Do me a favor.
Sure.
Call Rue. I'll give you another cigarette.
Get in the car. Oh, man. Yeah, it's weird he hasn't even mentioned flop. We're going the right way. Yeah. Wait there. many seats this thing got?
4.
4.
Grab another boat. See that one out in the water there?
Yeah.
Grab that. Bring it. We're gonna need 2.
One out in the water, am I right?
Yeah. Well, that's not good.
No, that is not a good sign.
Fuck's sake. You call them, make sure they're not fucking dead.
Was that them?
Yeah, that was definitely them.
What?
Yeah, that boat's not moving. They're definitely dead.
No, they're
God damn it. How'd they manage that?
Bro, are you fucking kidding me, cunt? Finn is the worst driver I've
That's what
ever
you get
seen.
for, I think what Ed said before.
You grab the other one.
He blows up cars around you. That's just what he does. That's why you don't talk shit to him.
Oh, yes. Our friend that was here.
Okay.
I
Oh,
forgot.
we're gonna need another boat.
We'll have to drive around to the
They're
fishing
dead,
spot.
right? They didn't answer.
Yeah, they're dead. We have to.
Swim out to that one.
Yeah, but you won't be able to grab both of them. Just we drive out to the fishing spot. We can rent boats there, and go get them.
Cora, are you able
Let's
to
go.
help them? Actually, here's what you're gonna do. Bring me a boat here. I'll deal with this, and then get another boat and fucking help them, and I'll sort our friend out here. Just bring me a boat to here.
Okay.
Go with her, Shang.
Yeah. So I was thinking of
Bring
how the
2
fuck to
boats
save
here,
these
one
guys.
for me, one for you, and go save their stupid ass. Bro, fucking hell, cuz. Looks like we have a little more time together.
Yeah. At least I got to see a cool explosion.
I'd find it a lot cooler if it wasn't 2 of my highest currently ranking members.
Yeah, I get
a lot cooler.
Yeah.
We go have a seat by this shack over here while we wait for them.
Sure. Bear, am I the only person that you talk to about all of that shit with? I feel like you don't get much of an opportunity.
You mean Copper?
What
do you mean?
Copper, the blood outs, all of it.
Did I tell Colin about Copper? The only other person that knows about Copper for one is Colin.
So there is someone.
About my dog? Yeah. About the other shit I said? No.
I get why you say as much as you do whenever we talk.
Hmm.
Well. Good thing we're here. You see, just over there, to the right of that bridge, is Andy's new campsite. You should visit. She wants you to.
Just to the right of that bridge? Oh god, somebody remember that. Here, I think. Oh god. Go ahead, hop in. Take a seat.
You good?
Seat 2?
Yeah. No, go for it. Okay. Are they okay?
Tell Cora to sort them, we'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, just sort them out. Okay. Bye.
Where's that island, chat, with the shack? Does anyone remember? Unmark the GPS. I think it's like here. Fuck. Start heading towards that. I'll see it. Careful these fucking rapids and apparently mines in the fucking ocean.
Yeah, they must have hit one pretty hard.
The place we took D to, it's near D's rest. I don't know if it's actually shown on the map. It might be this one. It's one of these. I think D, because D's rest is here, so it's probably like here. I think it's this one. Burn Island? Is that what it is? No, Burn Island's like over here, isn't it? That's like where the haunted shit was. Are you talking about that small bridge or this big bridge? I'll find out for myself. Oh, we gotta go find that campsite later, chat. Oh shit, wait, is that it? No, that's just a random campsite. Another campsite? Which campsite? There's so many campsites! Fucking hell, I'm fucked. I should have got exact coordinates. Wienerman, thanks for the 50 gifted subs earlier, by the way. Thank you so much. Sorry, we're just role-playing some shit out. That's it there? Where is it? Oh yeah, no, I think I got it. Pull up in that little alcove. Turn the boat around first. Oh, my timer didn't even set. Did I get rid of it? It's fine. I still got time.
You just throw the anchor down. Alright.
Stay with the boat. You come with me. If the rest of them get sorted, I mean, you can ping them too if you want, but this won't take long, so.
Alright.
Your call. Nice view, huh?
Yeah.
This is the last time we'll probably speak, but I may as well show you some. Still here. Was it car parts? Spot right here is where I buried D after I thought he was dead. After I shot him on that hill to our right. I'm all the way out and left him here. Closest person I had in this city before anything else before BBMC showed me everything that I know now. When I first joined BBMC, I'll be completely honest, I was loyal to him, not loyal to a random name. Bondi Boys was, yeah, I mean, somewhere I grew up, you know. I knew Bondi from fucking Sydney. Go down there on the fucking weekends sometimes, but other than that, it didn't mean anything to me. When I first joined, he was the reason why. That quickly changed. It's usually the reverse for people nowadays. Join for the club, stay for the people. Hand me your cut. Why did you go to Oz to try and save me?
I'd have done it for any one of them had I known. as that effort was the least I felt I should be doing. I wanted to find you.
Do you still wish that you found me, even now? Knowing what's about to happen?
Barry, I don't regret a single second. I know what this is. I know what my decision means. I wouldn't take back a second of it. My life has been made better by this club. Some of the best times that I've ever experienced in my entire lifetime have happened over the course of this club. I was resigned to die for it then. And if I'm going to die to it, so be it.
Your association with the ADMC no longer exists. Anything you'll have now in regards to the already dead MC will be whatever legacy I decide to give you. Because the unfortunate reality is, Ziggy, is that you know, dead people aren't the ones that write the history books. The only way you'll be conveyed to the rest of the club is through me, at least in these final moments.
Yeah.
I guess let's just hope you made a good impression.
All we could do is try. So.
Take a step forward.
Yeah.
Where are the rest of them?
At the hospital, probably.
Okay. Tell them not to come here.
Okay, I haven't told them to. I haven't told them where yet. They haven't called me.
Okay.
Alright.
Well then, just don't tell them where we are. I want you to stay at that boat. You promised me that, okay? You don't leave that boat till I come back down.
Okay, I promise.
Alright. Stay on that boat. Tell them not to come here, okay?
Alright, I'm not going anywhere.
Alright.
No worries.
Alright,
Okay,
I'll be
bye.
there soon. Bye.
Alright.
Why do you think I just unloaded a clip next to your head?
I don't know.
Because despite what people think, I care about my club and I care about, Rue. And while it is true you are no longer a part of the ADMC and you are officially blooded out, I decided to have a Reaper vote with myself and my High Command and my current VP. And, oh, the votes are just in. They're coming in now. Oh, yep. Okay, cool. I've decided that for the sake and psyche and well-being of one of my most valuable club members, I'm not going to fucking execute you. Because why? Because honestly, to be honest with you, while I still don't believe a lot of the shit you said, at least you are a man of your words and were willing to die for this club. And to this club, you are dead, Ziggy. And if I ever see you again, anywhere near my fucking club, I will not hesitate to fucking ice you. You and myself, we are done. Anybody else you know in this club, outside of your fucking family, is done. If I see you hanging around them or talking to any members or any ex-fucking members, I will find you. If you choose to continue living or not after the actions I've done here, that's your decision. I don't give a fuck what you do with your life at this point. To me, you are blooded out. To the rest of the club, you are blooded out. If they see you in the street, they're not going to recognize you. They're going to assume that you somehow survived these injuries. Because the magic of Los Santos, sometimes it seems people that get blooded out seem to still walk around the city. Maybe ghosts are real. You are the only person in all of this that I'm allowing to walk away, regardless if I think they're telling the truth or not. That's not because I hold anything else with you or this club with you, but I'm gonna be honest, I had a conversation with Rue before this, and as much as she said she's for the club, I know for a fact if she loses you that she might not only become a danger to herself, but to my club. And while she's still blooded into my club, that would be a problem for me. If Rue grows resentment towards me in this, I don't think I don't think after this exodus that I'm gonna have many loyal members left. So I need to think very carefully about what I do. I don't want you thinking that I'm sparing your life because of you, of what you've done for this club. This is purely for Rue. And for the health of my club.
I'd expect nothing less. I know you don't want or need a thank you. But thank you. Like you said, if you find out that all those things that you said, if any of them happen, I'd want you to come and find me. It won't happen.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. You're not gonna move from this exact spot. You're gonna sit here and enjoy this rainy fucking weather. Somebody will come and pick you up. If I see you leave this island before that person comes and picks you up, I will kill you. If I see you swimming across that fucking water back towards that bridge, I will sit there all fucking day. Day and night. I'll fucking execute you without saying a fucking word. You won't even hear it. Eyes will just go black. You're gonna sit right fucking here until somebody comes. And if they don't, I guess that's an unfortunate end. I guess we'll just starve out here.
Yeah.
Understand that?
I have a pretty deep-seated fear of the water anyway, so I promise I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah, I saw a few sharks out there as well, so I probably wouldn't even need to kill you.
Yeah. I'll be here.
What was that campsite you told me about? Which bridge? Big one or small one?
Small one on the right. When you're on the ADMC, it's on the right. It's a little outcropping. It's not far from where people get prospected. It's, in fact, if you're facing where people get prospected, it is just to the right of that.
You know the terms. If I see you anywhere near me or my club again, I will not fucking hesitate.
I don't want you to.
I know you want blood, chat, but trust me, we're probably going to kill every single other person that's involved in this. I think it would be boring if the outcome is the exact same for everybody. I know people just want bang bang, shoot in the head, but we're literally probably about to blood out another 6 members, so I think more RP can be generated by Ziggy being alive but still being blooded out of the club. He might do nothing with it, he might just, go into hiding or whatever, but I think it creates a better dynamic for Rue, and I think at this point, Barry would be very sympathetic to Rue's situation. And again, there's really no other situation like Rue's that Barry cares about in the club, so even if there was another family member in the club, Barry probably wouldn't give them the same respect. Please, I hope Rue's awake, or this is going to be very awkward.
Hey.
You're going to listen to me very carefully, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take your cut off. You're going to black out, mask up. I'm going to send you a location. I'm going to ping you a location. You're going to go there alone. You tell nobody you're going there.
Mm-hmm.
And promise me that you'll be masked up all the way up until the point that you find what you're looking for here. You understand?
I promise.
Alright. I'm gonna ping you to an island. It'll be on the... When you're facing the island, it's gonna be on the back right next to a tree, okay?
Yep.
You make sure you're masked up all the way until you see it, you understand? Even when you get on the island.
Understood.
Alright, what's your ping?
899.
You get that?
Yeah, I got it.
Now, last promise, this is a club order to your fucking leader that whatever you see on this island does not get uttered to anybody else in this fucking city. Nobody.
Understood.
You have to promise me that.
I promise.
Alright. Wait 5 minutes, get changed, and then go to that ping.
Okay. Understood.
Alright, bye. It's done. Let's get the fuck out of here. Go off to the right, down towards Great Ocean.
Do you want the club to pick us up in too much?
Yeah, let's tell Tell them to pick us up, just go to, like, Vespucci Beach. Pretty sure that place is a fucking ghost town these days. I marked it.
Alright.
Just follow the coastline. They can pick us up from there.
Hey, we're ready to be picked up. Can you pick us up from Vespucci Beach? Like, by Lifeguard Tower?
Jay, you have to remember, Barry did just do a
Yeah,
Reaper
we're
vote.
going
The
there now.
problem
It's gonna
is
take us,
that
like,
there
5
is
minutes, I
currently
think.
no high command or VP to have their vote.
Alright,
So
sweet.
Barry did
Okay.
do the due process of a
Okay.
Reaper vote if someone should walk away. He followed that. The problem is that Barry is the only one that can make that decision right now. So I thought that's a cooler ending than just, you know. Dope City Bird Gang next to the 6 months. If Ziggy's going to bed, can you please tell him just to actually wait there? That there is like, I mean, Barry told him he should know just to wait there. Never mind, don't tell him. Barry's told him to wait there for somebody, so he should. Hopefully, he's smart enough to do that. If he fucking F8 quit, I'm gonna be sad. Oh god, I might message him to fucking. Where's Ziggy? 'Cause I want like Rue to walk up fully masked up. OC, make sure you remain at that spot for 10 minutes. I'm just gonna say OC. Oh god. I don't want to know. It's meta. I don't want to know. I don't want to. I don't want to click his link. I don't want to. I don't want to meta. I don't want to meta. I'm just gonna tell him to wait there. I hope he didn't starve though, because I did yap a lot and he didn't. I didn't think he ate any food. She's gonna think I fucking shot him. That's what it is. I guarantee that's what it is. He's gonna be fucking dead there. Alright, well, it makes it more dramatic. Whatever. She'll think he's fucking dead. Whatever. That's fine. No, nobody met it. I just guessed based on the Pepe laughs. I mean, that's the only... It's either that or he fell into the water and got eaten by a shark, so... Ugh. Make sure everybody in the club knows that Dean and Ziggy have been blooded out of the ADMC.
Yeah, I'll tell them.
God, he must have fucking shit himself when I fucking shot next to him. Did he expect that, chat, or no? Did he expect to actually get shot? Hopefully he had a good reaction. I honestly, I didn't decide that I wasn't going to shoot him until right at the end of the conversation. If I was going to shoot him, I probably would have just shot him in the at the ranger station. Oh, no, I probably would have moved him still, actually. But I would have taken him probably somewhere else. But honestly, before the conversation, I was planning on killing Ziggy, I'll be honest. I think if Barry didn't speak to Rue, before that, and saw, like, how upset she was, I think, I don't know. He probably just would have done it. Like, no dramas.
Sucks. I like Ziggy.
So did I. No response from anybody else that texted, just by the way. And
Watch
now
your
that we've had Kelly confirmed as a fucking traitor, at this point, at this point, any conversations we have with the remaining people will purely just be to get closure for us, not for them. Every one of them dies. Also, I think after all this is said and done, I think Benny should be command.
Benny.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it'll be good. I think I think there was a time when I was a little bit worried, but I think he's come pretty far. Especially lately. He's I don't know if you know, he got married, and you know how Benny is with ladies, but he's always prioritized the club. Always. There's never been a time where I've ever been like, what the fuck is this?
Said
Hey,
to, head to the
I'm
docks.
just calling to check. There's like a group here. Is it you guys on the beach? Oh no, there's like another group. Okay.
Get out here before they suck up his tea. Alright, so I go back to the block.
Gotta go.
Say how to go.
Yeah.
Just great. Just great. Just great blood out.
Business as usual then.
Yeah.
I have some information for you, by the way.
Sure. Talk when I get back to the yard. Obviously just make it clear to some of the members that haven't been around as long, if they think they see some former members around the city, especially in the immediate future, they should avoid them like the fucking plague. Even if it is just a vision. If I hear of any members fucking talking to blooded out members, so I'm not gonna say, you know, time heals all, whatever, and time passes, whatever, but if I... in anywhere in the near distant future I hear them interacting, then I'm gonna consider them a fucking traitor to the club as well. So just make it clear to them that, regardless of their actual physical well-being, that they are dead to the club, so...
Yeah.
But, you know, who knows? Hopefully every person I blood out actually just fucking dies. Makes shit a lot simpler.
Are your ears open right now?
Yeah.
Can you close them for just a second so I can tell you this real quick?
Yeah, I'll,
Give me a sec.
can't wait to...
Let's come over here. Sorry, one sec, chat. Metagard. So you're gonna be sitting in silence for a sec. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. One sec.
Did you say all right bye like we're on a phone call just then?
No, I didn't say that. All right, chat. Sorry, very meta-guarded information. Sorry. I can't tell you. It's a secret. I don't have time to talk with Benji today, so it's gonna have to wait a bit. It'll either be tomorrow or the following day. All right, I'm gonna dip for the day. Good night, guys.
Hey, good night.
Yeah, boss.
All right, chat. We are gonna call it there. Yeah. Thank you so much, chat. I gotta go eat and then go play some. Thank you so much for hanging out in the fucking stream today, as always, chat. Yeah, let's go raid. Oh fuck, he is dead. For God's sake. Oh, actually, we'll raid Rue. Raid Rue. Yeah, we'll raid Rue. Let's raid Cutie. Yeah, I think we'll raid. Oh, but Z gave. We'll do Cutie. We haven't done Cutie for a while. Fuck, I'm not in the chat. But yeah, chat. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed the RP. Regardless if you enjoy the outcome or not. Hopefully it was still fun to watch. Remember, it's all about creating a good story. I know people just want me to shoot everyone in the fucking head, but honestly, like, even though that'll probably happen to me, like, I try and give people the RP that I'd want to get, and if I was going to get shot in the head, I'd want a chance to be able to talk and give my side, which, for the most part, doesn't usually happen to me. It's usually either a war or just getting insta-shot, so I've never really been kidnapped and been able to be on the other side of this. So hopefully if it does ever happen, it'll be like that. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, I think it's a good story, so... yeah, we'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much. Go show some love to Cutie and Ziggy and all that. And, yeah, I think it leads to more RP. I always try and toss up, does shooting this person in the head kind of help finish a story, or does it lead to more RP? I think a lot of the people will probably shoot. It'll probably just be a good end, nice clean end, but with this, you know, I think there's more, so. Anyway, I'm not gonna justify anymore. Go show some love to them. I'll probably be off tomorrow and back the following day. So yeah. Bye guys, bye.